Tsunami-like scenes unfolded in Sardinia as Harry reached unprecedented intensity. Cyclone Harry struck Italy with unprecedented force. Sicily, Sardinia, and Calabria faced winds exceeding 100 kilometers per hour, waves up to 10 meters high, and torrential rain. The storm reached its peak, causing road collapses, uprooted trees, downed power lines, landslides, and overflowing rivers. The Ionian coast of Calabria recorded wind gusts of up to 122 kilometers per hour, accompanied by a devastating storm surge. In Sardinia, some areas received up to 200 millimeters of rain. This phenomenon resembled a medicane, a Mediterranean storm fueled by warming seas. The situation was particularly dramatic in Sardinia, where the cyclone struck from the east with unprecedented force. Luca Bidda, researcher and founder of the See Me Sardinian Association, testified from La Maddalena. This has never happened like this from the east. Storms and large waves come from the north and west, especially from the west. They often generate high waves, but today's event is a new development that caused a lot of damage because structures, including port facilities, were not designed to withstand storm surges from this quadrant. The images from the coast are striking. Here, the waves lifted rocks from the breakwater and carried them onto the streets as if they were grains of sand. The images are similar to the tsunami in Japan, where people watched the event from rooftops, explained the researcher. In Calaganon, on the Gulf of Orosi in the province of Nuoro, the storm surge has lifted breakwater rocks onto the road. Many affected areas have not received news due to precautionary evacuations. The Civil Protection Agency and the Army have begun evacuation operations. Around 100 residents have been relocated from Capoterra in the province of Cagliari. Other precautionary evacuations have also been carried out in various areas of the island. The barrier at the San Giovanni Liquidi Marina was severely tested by the powerful storm surge caused by Hurricane Harry, with waves exceeding 6 meters in height. The force of the sea overwhelmed the defenses, scattering debris and materials onto the highway and causing damage to the most exposed buildings. The storm surge shattered the windows of a restaurant and water entered the building. The storm surge continues on Sicily's Ionian coast, and damage is increasing in the Messina region. The collapse of part of the Santa Teresa Reva waterfront has extended significantly across the highway, resulting in the complete closure of the entire stretch.
Fresco. Incredibile. Incredibile.
Red and orange weather warnings have been issued today. Cyclone Harry is raging, with winds exceeding 100 km/h, and schools and shops are closed. Severe weather continues to batter the southern regions, which experts say will face their worst day yet. The warning from the Civil Protection Department primarily concerns Sicily, Sardinia, and Calabria. Disruptions and changes will also apply to train passengers. Gusts exceeding 100 km/h are expected in the south, with severe storm surges along exposed coasts. Strong northeasterly winds, or tramontana, will blow across the eastern Ligurian Sea, the Sardinian Sea, the Strait of Sardinia, and the south-central Tyrrhenian Sea, with gusts of up to 100 km/h or higher. Sirocco winds will hit the Strait of Sicily and the Ionian Sea, with gusts exceeding 100 km/h. Winds exceeding 80 km/h will also occur in the Adriatic Sea, with rough and stormy seas in the Strait of Sardinia, the Strait of Sicily, the Ionian Sea, and the lower Tyrrhenian Sea. In Sicily, strong easterly winds will continue, intensifying into gales with gusts and large waves on exposed coasts. Rainfall will be widespread, including showers or thunderstorms, especially in the eastern and southern areas, with very high cumulative amounts.
Mai vista così.
Frequent lightning activity and localized hail is expected. Schools will be closed in Catania, Palermo, Agrigento, and Messina. In Catania, shops, museums, the city library, historic and local markets, and outdoor events are also closed. In Messina and Palermo, cemeteries and villas are closed. At the same time, we have verified the presence of a general landslide, which we have verified through video surveillance cameras along approximately 700-800 meters, also along the Baracca waterfront. It is essential to maintain two-way traffic on some sections of the SF-114 State Highway, so we will implement a parking ban as soon as weather conditions permit. We have issued an order to close all schools for a full week. Storm surge continues. Storm surge continues along Sicily's Ionian coast, with damage increasing in the Messina region. The partial collapse of the Santa Teresa Riva promenade has significantly extended across the entire highway, resulting in the complete closure of the entire section. At the same time, we have verified a general landslide, which we have verified through video surveillance cameras, extending approximately 700-800 meters, also along the Baracca promenade. Two-way traffic is essential on some sections of the SS-114 State Highway, so we will implement a parking ban as soon as weather conditions permit. We have issued an order to close all schools for the entire week. Storm surge continues. Worst storm surge in recent years in Sicily and Calabria could be recorded. It's hard to find a storm surge like this in recent years on the coasts of Calabria and Sicily. Hurricane Harry appears to be far superior to those of 2023, 2019, and 2010. An event known abroad only as a storm surge, meaning the sea breaking through residential areas as a result of a storm, is now also possible in the Mediterranean. The entire southern and especially eastern coast of Sicily, along with the Ionian coast of Calabria, was battered by waves up to 9 meters high offshore and battered by rough seas that penetrated houses, even endangering the lives of some who tried to record the extreme event. Much of the coastal infrastructure was destroyed, along with entire stretches of piers, with numerous accidents reported. Damage also occurred due to landslides and flooding caused by heavy rains, with peak rainfall exceeding 200 millimeters in 24 hours. Several seasonal rivers in the areas of Syracuse, Catania, Messina, Reggio Calabria, and Catanzaro are also at risk of flooding.
Questa c'è una 40. Scemo, ecco.